Hi guys, hello and welcome to the THQ Podcast. In this episode, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a female transformation study. So I'm going to be looking at the areas that I think females necessarily get worried about, areas that I feel like that we need to obviously embrace and be in control over, and just my experience of training females. I'm not female, so I'm not going to be able to know everything, but I've always had I always look into things and I always want to know why, and I always want to know why people are successful. I've been very sort of driven and building THQ to being why people are successful and why people aren't successful, and trying to make THQ more relatable so we can get more successful people than what we do unsuccessful people and achieving body transformation. So that's why I'm probably a good person to listen to, even though I'm not a female. So with a female body transformation, it takes longer, right? I have done an in-depth video on this, so if you do want it, drop me a message and I will send it to you straight over of the practical elements why it takes longer. But this is not what this podcast is about, because I've done that and I can send you that video, so if you want that. But here's the practical element. It takes longer to convince you that weight training and eating a high protein diet is going to get you to drop body fat. That's it. It takes longer. Trust me, you know it takes longer, right? I can tell a lad to naturally start to eat a high protein diet and start to lift weights and get stronger, because that's going to get you in shape, and they don't really care because they want to be big in this, so you don't get big by accident. Females are like, we don't want to be too big, or shouldn't really be doing this. So you'll go home and you'll probably do 40% of what we actually ask you to do because you don't quite believe it yet, right? But then once you start to progress your body transformation, then you think, actually weights is actually not making me big or bulky, it's actually changing my shape, and actually I'm fully eating meat, or eating meat for breakfast, or I feel full and I'm not snacking, and my blood sugar's not going up and down, so I'm not craving all these snacks, and I'm actually feeling good. And all of a sudden, you start to believe in it more. The quicker you believe in it more, the faster it takes, but it takes longer because you don't believe in it quite as quickly, right? And that's just true, right? So the practical elements is you're going to struggle with more upper body strength, and there's a lot of exercises that rely on upper body. So it's like pull-ups and pulls and chest pressing. It's harder, but that's just natural. Again, I'll refer back to my video. I don't get too in depth, but my video, if you want it, I'll explain why it's harder. But it is harder to do upper body. And that sometimes can be a little bit less motivational because you don't feel like you're making progress. But trust me, whether you're lifting a 4 kilogram dumbbell or you're lifting a 20 kilogram dumbbell, if it's hard for your body, and your body is going to have to use calories, and you're going to be dropping body fat, and it's going to have to perform, it's going to have to adapt to deal with that type of stress. So it's going to help you progress, whether it's 4 kilogram or 40 kilogram, it doesn't matter. So do not worry about that. Now with females, are going to benefit to lower body. You're going to find lower body a lot easier. So maximize that. Really put a lot of effort into more your lower body workouts. Really in your lower body exercises. Really make sure that your form's better. Rely on good movement. If you need to work on your flexibility and your mobility through your hips, or stretch your hamstrings so that your squats can get better, so that your lunges can get better, because that's where you're going to get a lot of your results from as females. You're going to get a lot of it from your lower body. So anything that you can do to better your lower body and to help your movement, then do it. Work on your flexibility, like we said, because you can progress them exercises. They are going to progress your body transformation a hell of a lot quicker, because that's where a lot of your strength is going to come from, right? And females seem to have a lot more, obviously, responsibility at home. I know my wife is she wouldn't even let me do all the housework and stuff because I don't do it right or whatever. But you have a lot more busy routines with kids, and it's a lot easier, it's a lot harder to look after kids at home, and then maybe you're juggling work as well, and it's a lot harder to find that natural routine, and it's easier for men because sometimes we don't have that. This I still have got to look at the kids and help out, but not as much, and you know what I mean. I'm not, and it is hard. I understand it's a lot harder for you to find that time and find that routine, and that's why you just have to be a little bit more patient. So it will come. It will come. It just takes a little. Again, it's another reason why it's going to take a little bit more time. But just be patient with it, and it will. Keep trying to put the effort in. Everyone's got a little bit of time to do that little bit of exercise, whatever it might be. Everybody's got 30 minutes a day to exercise, 45 minutes a day, or a little bit of time to prep food. There's going to be some days where you haven't, some days where you are going to find it hard to get to the gym, but generally, we really do want it, you're going to have time, but again, it might be harder, so it might take a little bit of time. So, why do you lose weight slower? Again, I'm not going to get too into it, but you do lose weight slower than men because your deficit is going to be a little bit smaller. So obviously we know, we've watched some of my videos and that it comes down to eating less calories than what you're burning off. Now if your deficit is smaller, so let's look at me, like my deficit could be 3,000 calories. Like I can get lean on 3,000 calories, or I can maintain a pretty good body on 3,000 calories. Like a female can probably maintain a pretty good body on 1,800 calories or 1,500 calories. Now I can just bring my calories down in the week, right? Bring them down to 1,800 in the week, and then probably have 4,000 on Friday, 4,000 on Saturday, enjoy a few beers, meals, etc., etc. How is a female going to be able to do that on 1,500 calories a day? It's harder. You can do it, but you have more flexibility. You have less flexibility. Now, this is why we promote weight training. The better you get, the stronger you get, the more we can build your calories up, so you get that more flexibility. But again, it takes a lot longer, so you have to be more committed to the process. But the more we can build your muscle mass, it's not going to be big or bulky, but it's just going to allow you to be able to eat a little bit more food. It's going to help. But it takes longer to build muscle. Why? Because females are generally, you're going to be a little bit weaker. You are weaker. You naturally got a lot less testosterone, so you're going to be weaker. So you're going to burn out quicker. So it's just going to take a little bit longer, right? But it does get there. You do get stronger. Like the females, you guys will be having THQ and like Anna and Daniela, female trainers, like you're strong. You're very strong. Like it does, but it just takes time to be committed to it. But we have you guys. You're a hell of a lot. No more than me, like some females are stronger than males in the THQ sessions. That's just a fact because, and it's a very good fact, but it just takes time. You just have to be patient with it, and you do have to get it. You will definitely 100% get there. Now, obviously, it's going to take a little bit longer with your cycle. Again, I spoke about this a little bit more in depth in my video, so if you do want it, I will send it you over. But it comes down to having days when you feel like eating crap a hell of a lot more than what a male would, and you feel like can't be asked to go to the gym a hell of a lot more than a male would over the course of a whole month. All males really have to worry about is maybe as they get older, the testosterone dips a little bit, which really is not really. It doesn't really affect much, really, if we're consistent to a decent diet and an exercise plan. So, but females have a lot more to contend with. So. Just work with it, do your own studying on your own body, see when you feel a little bit more tired and weak and can you maximise. I mean, some females do report they don't really notice any difference on, like when I'm talking about weight training and strength, things like that. Some notice massive amounts of difference. Again, it's absolutely personal preference, but results can be achieved. We've improved, results can be massively achieved. Like I'm starting Leak THQ now, looking at the female transformation. We've only been here a year. Them female transformations are absolutely incredible. So yes, it can be achieved, right? It can be achieved. You just have to know and study your own body. But let's start to get on a positive note. Once you start to master it, man, you can feel unstoppable. Like what you will nail, like you will honestly, when you feel strong and you feel fit, I've seen females how they mentally change. They feel in control and feel powered. Like I remember like being in a random gym, and I can remember that I was training, and this female just walked straight over to the weights rack in front of the loader lads, started lifting up weights, and that must make you feel like massively, amazingly strong and confident and happy and unique with your body. And I think that's something that we definitely should all strive for, because once you get it, you will say goodbye to exercise, this whole issue of losing weight and dieting and slimming clubs and yes, I've lost 2 pounds this week, no, I've put on 5 pounds this week, and all that. You won't care about all that because you'll feel strong, in control, content with your own body, and feel physically masterful of your own body, and that will be amazing. You won't even care too much about your weight or your the exercise and diet, and exercise and eating healthy mindset, diet and training, and once you live that, you'll say goodbye to that type of mindset for good. Cool. So you have to just stay committed to it on a daily basis. Like, it does get harder as you get older. It does. It gets harder for everybody as we get older. Males, but more so females, for many different factors. Why it will get hard again. I'll refer to this video. I'll send you this video. But it's just something that we have to deal with. Like, we all slow down as we get older. That's the way of looking at it. We all slow down. We all naturally find it harder because we generally just move less. Things are becoming a lot more convenient for us to do these days. We have more things to do, so it's gonna be a lot harder. But again, you have to stay committed to the cause for it to actually make any difference. Do not worry. Just try to be the very, very best version of you. I think females, obviously, a lot more than males, compare themselves to other people with social media or with anything really. It doesn't really matter. Like, as long as you 100% are putting your effort in and what you can do at that particular time, you will become content with your body shape and what you can put into fitness. And that is the only thing that matters. Like, I'm looking around the room and loads of females have got abs even. Every female is possible, but as long as you are content with your body, that's the only thing that matters. Guys, thanks for listening, and thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon. Take care.